Hello viewers, a very warm welcome back to Reflux. In this series of GATE 2024 electrical solutions, this is the very last solutions from the very last subject, which is General Aptitude. As you all know, 10 questions come from General Aptitude each year. In the Aptitude section of 15 marks, 5 1 mark questions and 5 2 marks questions. And in this video, I'm going to give detailed solutions to the questions. So please bear with me and watch the video carefully till the end without skipping. Hope you will get benefited. So let's get started. The very first question, question number 1 from the master question for GATE 2024 English from subject General Aptitude, which is as follows. It is from subject English. Question is question number 1. These arrows denotes increasing order of intensity. Then the meaning of the words. Then the meaning of the words talk, shout, scream. As well as the other is given something like this: talk, arrow, shout, arrow, scream. It's given like this. Is analogous to this is the word please, arrow, dash, pander. Then, which one of the following which one of the given options is appropriate to fill the blanks? Options are given as option A, flatter, option B, flutter, option C is fritter, option D is frizzle. तो इस क्वेश्चन में बेसिकली हम लोग को दिया हुआ है कि ये ऑर्डर ऑफ इंटेंसिटी, इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर ऑफ इंटेंसिटी बता रहा है, जिसमें डिनोटिंग द इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर ऑफ इंटेंसिटी. So let's say, for example, like the meaning of the words talk. Talk means just talking, speaking to one another. Shout. Shouting means the intensity is increased. Loud voice with a loud voice. Scream means extreme. So in the same way, please means to do something, do a favor or do something that pleases someone. And pander means, pander मतलब होता है is to just to gratify someone, like to do whatever he or she wants for his satisfaction, like that. And between that comes flatter. Flatter means greater than pleasing, but not as pander. Pander means doing everything that the other person wants. Pleasing means saying some words or doing something that maybe pleases the other person. And flattering means greater than pleasing but less than pandering, as I explained. So correct answer for this question, MCQ question of 1 mark. The aptitude all the MCQ questions only is flatter. So as I explained the meanings of these words, flatter comes in between please and pander, just as shout comes in between talk and scream in the increasing order of intensity. So that was the basic explanation for this question. Nothing to explain more. Basic question using vocabulary from English, subject English. you understood what was the context and how to approach the question, and you will be able to do similar questions from further years. And that's all for this question. If you have any doubts, please ask me in the comments. Moving on to the next question in this series of GATE 2024 Electrical Solutions Project, General Aptitude. Question number 2, the master question paper. It is based on maybe reasoning, I think. 1 mark, MCQ type. Question number 2 in the master question is as follows. 1 mark, MCQ, multiple choice questions. It is given in the question, P and Q have been allotted a hostel room with 2 beds. A study table and an almirah. Okay. P is given. P is an avid bird watcher and wants to sit at the table and watch birds outside the window. Q does not mind that as long as his bed is close to the ceiling fan. As long as his bed is close to the ceiling fan. Question is just given, which one of the following arrangement suits the most? फोर अरेंजमेंट से दिया, 4 अरेंजमेंट दिया हुआ ऑप्शंस में, तो बना देते हैं फटाफट। अरेंजमेंट इज हॉस्टल रूम विजिबल, 4 हॉस्टल रूम है, अलग अलग ओरिएंटेशन है बस। ये है बेड क्यू, बेड पी, फैन, and this is window। ये टेबल दिया हुआ है, last but not least this is first orientation, option A। Next B, this is the almirah, this is the bed P, bed of person P, this is bed Q, the fan, window, और table है। Option or orientation C, arrangement C, CNS, hostel room, ये टेबल fan, window, so door is the same. This is the door. This is the door here. This is the door here. This is the almirah. And this is a bed of key. And arrangement option D is given us. Bed key, window, bed cube, table, fan, mirror, and there is the door. तो बेसिकली ये अच्छा अरेंजमेंट दिया हुआ है, जैसे मैंने लिखा है हॉस्टल रूम का। तो यहाँ पे दो कंडीशन इसमें दिया गया क्वेश्चन में। लेट्स हाईलाइट द पॉइंट्स that have to satisfy. P, a big bird watcher, wants to sit at the table and watch birds outside the window. Or Q does not mind as long as his bed is close to the ceiling fan. So basically we have to satisfy these two conditions for P and Q. P को क्या चाहिए? टेबल पर बैठना है और बर्ड्स देखना है। तो टेबल अगर विंडो के पास होता है ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होगा। और Q को क्या चाहिए? उसका बेड जो बेड ऑफ Q इज क्लोज टू द सीलिंग फैन। Here we can see bed is close to the ceiling fan, and also table is close to the window for P to watch birds. So option A satisfies. Let's look at the other options also. In this, the bed is far away from the bed of Q is far away from the fan. So second criterion is not satisfied. First criterion is also not satisfied. It's satisfied because table is close to the window, but bed of Q is far from the ceiling fan. So second option is not satisfied. First option is satisfied. So this is not the difference. The second option criterion is not satisfied. In option C we have fan is far away from the bed of Q. So second criterion is not satisfied. And first criterion is also not satisfied because sitting at the table you can't watch birds outside the window. Window is away from the table somewhat. So both the conditions are not satisfied. And by this option, इसमें क्या हो रहा है? Bed of Q is close to the fan, you can say, but the table is away from the window. So second option, second condition जो है, criterion जो satisfy करते हैं. First criterion is not satisfied. First, not satisfied. Second, satisfied. Here, first not satisfied. Second also not satisfied. Here. First is satisfied, close. Second is not satisfied. And here, both first and second are satisfied. Right? So the correct answer for this question is evident from the explanation is option A. That is satisfies both the conditions for the P and Q. So the correct answer for this question is option A, as it is clear from the explanation. But if you still have any doubts or queries, please feel free to ask in the comments. And that's all for the solution of this question number 2. Next question in the series of GATE 2022 solutions for subject General Aptitude. Question number 3 in the master question paper of 1 mark MCQ type is as follows. It is based on number systems actually. It is given the decimal number, as you all know, this basic the decimal, still I am writing as it is mentioned in the question, तो मैं फिर से लिख रहा हूँ, the decimal number system uses characters, as we all know, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and the octal number system uses characters 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Like for example, 12 in decimal is expressed as 14 in octal. हम लोग करके देख सकते हैं 12 in decimal is expressed as 14 in octal, and the decimal number system is characters 0 to 9, while the octal number system is characters 0 to 7. तो इस क्वेश्चन में it is asked the decimal number (108) in octal number system is, चार ऑप्शन गिवन, 4 ऑप्शंस are given, which are option A 168, option B 108, option C 150, and option D 154. So solution पे आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move on to solution for this question. Actually, this question is basic decimal to octal conversion list. So we will follow the general steps of decimal to octal conversion for any number, where the number is 180 decimal. तो what we do, हम लोग क्या करते हैं decimal to octal convert करने के लिए, हम लोग इसको जो octal का base क्या है 8 है, तो we divide the decimal number by the base. Okay. Right. This will be a decimal, not a decimal division, as you are thinking. Let's do it in this way. Say 108. First we divide 108 by 8. So what remains? 13 as the, 11 as the quotient, and 4 as the remainder. So we take 4 out. Again with 13 we divide it by 8. Let's put it here. So what is the quotient? It's 10. 1 is the quotient and the remainder is 5. Right. So we add the remainder first, followed by the quotient for the last division. First we divide the number by 8, we get 13 as quotient, 4 as remainder, we add the remainder. Next we get again divide by 8, we get 1 as quotient, 5 as remainder, we add the remainder like in the previous case, and finally we write the quotient. This is 1 in this case. So the conversion, so this number is equivalent, these numbers are equivalent, or 108 in decimal is represented by 154 in octal. So this was based on basic decimal to octal conversion, number system conversion. I have shown the procedure how to obtain octal number in number, certain base from a given decimal number. First divide the number by that base, take the quotient out, write the remainder, then again divide it by the same base, say 8 in this case, take the remainder out, put it beside the last remainder, repeat the process till the till you reach the final remainder, till you reach quotient 1. So 1 or whatever, maybe 2 or something like that. So in this way, continue. So for decimal to octal conversion of 108 decimal, we divide by 8, get 13 as quotient, 4 as remainder, keep the remainder aside. Then we divide by 8, get 5 as remainder, 1 as quotient, get the remainder, and follow the last number as quotient. So we 154 is the octal number. So decimal 108 is represented by 154 octal. The correct answer for this question is decimal number 100 in the octal number system is 154 as I shown. I explained steps. Hope the solution is clear, but if you still have any doubts or queries, please feel free to ask. And it's a very basic question based on number system conversion, decimal to octal. So that's all for this solution of this question. The next question, this series of GATE 2025 GATE training solution of subject General Aptitude. Question number 4 in the master question paper of GATE 2025 training is 1 mark MCQ type from profit and loss and tax. Question number 4 as follows. Given in the question, shopkeeper buys shirts and sells them at 20% profit. The customer has to pay rupees 3186 including 18% taxes per shirt to video, and it is asked at what price did the shopkeeper buy each shirt from the producer. The options given are A rupees 2,500, 2500.00. Option B rupees 1975.40. Option C rupees 2250.00, and option D is given rupees 2548.80. Let's move on to solution for this question. Solution पे आगे बढ़ते हैं. We see profit and loss and tax question. So it is asked, it is given, shopkeeper buys shirts and sells them 20% profit, and the customer has to pay some amount including 18% taxes. And it is asked, well, how much the shopkeeper, what it is, price the shopkeeper bought the shirt from the producer. So let's assume that the cost price of the shopkeeper be rupees X. That is what we are required to find. We are going to find rupees X basically, and he sells them at 20% profit. So selling price will be rupees X into, or let's say that is equal to CP into 1 plus profit percentage. So rupees X into 1 plus 20 by 100 will be rupees 1.2x. Right? Now this will be the selling price of the shopkeeper without taxes. This will be. With taxes equal to cost price of the customer. without taxes. With taxes, cost price of the customer is what? This amount into 1 plus tax percentage. CP customer without tax 1 plus tax percentage. That's rupees 1.2x times 1 plus 15 upon 100. So rupees 1.2x times 1.18. Simplify this, I think you will get rupees 1.1416x. Now it is given the cost price of the customer including taxes with taxes is 3186. So according to the problem, (1.1416x) equal to 3186. We solve it basically. Solve that 3186 by 1.416. तो ये हम लोग कैलकुलेट करना है बेसिकली, तो आसान है, तो हम डिवाइड कर सकते हैं इसको 1593 बचेगा और इधर बचेगा कितना 0.708, 3 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं 531 और इधर बचेगा 1236, ठीक है 8 हम लोग 59 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं इसको, तो ये बचेगा 9 और इधर बचेगा 0.004, तो इट इज बेसिकली 9 by 0.004 और 9. If we solve it, then we will get x as 9 into 250, that is 2250. So the x, what is x? Cost price of the shopkeeper. The price at the shopkeeper buys the shirt from the producer. That comes as 2250. Basically, what we did, we assume it as x. We calculate the selling price of the shopkeeper without tax by including profit. Seeking to plus 12% as 1.2x with cost after including 20% profit. Then we calculate the cost price of the shopkeeper, the cost price of the customer. Is cost price of the customer without tax plus including tax. So at 18% tax, it becomes 1.416x. So equated this value, this amount to the amount given, this quantity to the amount given. So by equating it, we got x as 250. That is the cost price of the customer, the price of the shopkeeper. There is a cost price of the shopkeeper. The price at which the shopkeeper bought the shirt from the producer. So बहुत ही आसानी से हम लोग इसका आंसर मिल गया 2250. Hope the explanation and the calculation steps are clear. It is very basic question from profit, loss, and taxes. If you have any doubts or queries, please feel free to ask in the comments. And that's all for this question. This is a gate 2024 electrical engineering general aptitude. Next question is also 1 mark MCQ type from subject general aptitude based on ratio. Question number 5, the master question paper of electrical engineering general aptitude is as follows. 1 mark MCQ, multiple choice question with 1 correct is given if for non-zero real variables x, y and real parameters a greater than 1, x is to y is equal to a plus 1 is to a minus 1. Then the ratio x square minus y square is to x square plus y square is The options are given as 2a is to a square plus 1, b 2a is to a square plus 1, c 2a is to a square minus 1, and option D a is to a square minus 1. Okay, आसान क्वेश्चन है based on ratio. Let's move to solution this question. So this is given x by y. Given ratio form, we will be writing this form as well. Let's square both sides. Squaring, we get x square by y square equal to a plus 1 whole square upon a minus 1 whole square. Now we have a property of ratio. This is called component and dividend. So applying component and dividend on both sides. We get x square plus y square. We have to, in the numerator, we have to add numerator and denominator. In the denominator, we have to subtract the denominator from the numerator. So x square plus y square in the numerator, and the denominator will be x square minus y square. Similarly, on the right side also, add the numerator and denominator. In the denominator, subtract the denominator from the numerator. A plus b whole square plus minus b whole square is what? 2 into a square plus b square. We can expand it and write also. We can expand it and write. A square minus b, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is what? 4ab. Let me expand it and write also for convenience. Right? So 2 gets cancelled. We have a square, 1 get cancelled. So what effectively remains is 2 into a square plus 1 upon 4a. And we can write a square plus 1 upon 2a. This was x square plus y square by x square minus y square. But we need what? X square minus, as in question, x square minus y square is 2 x square plus y square. So we need the inverse, the reciprocal of this ratio. So we take the reciprocal to be 2a upon a square plus 1. ऐसे में जाएगा. बस reciprocal लेना है. So what is our this ratio is x square minus y square is to x square plus y square. What we get it as this 2a by square plus 1. In ratio form हम लोग क्या लिख सकते हैं? x square minus y square is to x square plus y square is equal to or 2a is to x square plus 1. Right? Equal to भी लिख सकते हैं, proportional भी लिख सकते हैं, same है. So we obtain the ratio x square minus y square is to x square plus y square as 2a is to x square plus 1, which matches with option A. So the correct answer for this question is option A. I have solved it using the very basic principle of very basic operations on ratio. First, what ratio is given? Squared both sides. Then we did apply component dividend, numerator plus denominator by numerator minus denominator on both edges, left hand side and right hand side. So we got x square plus y square by x square minus y square upon simplifying a square plus 1 by 2a. Now to the reciprocal. So we got x square minus y square plus y square equal to 2a by x square plus 1. Or the ratio x square minus y square is to x square plus y square as 2a is to a plus 1. This is option A. Pretty simple, very basic question on ratio and proportion. I hope the solution steps, calculation is clear. But if you still have any doubts or queries in this pretty simple solution, please feel free to ask in the comments, and I will be glad to reply. And that's all for this question. Solution of this simple question. Moving on to the next question, this series of GATE 2024 electrical engineering solutions from subject General Aptitude. Question number 6. Deserve 2 marks. MCQ type from English subject English prepositions. Question number 6 in the master question you get in for electrical engineering from the subject General Aptitude is as follows. Is given in the question. Diya hua hai in the given text. The blanks are numbered. The blanks are numbered 1 to 5. 1 to 4, sorry. 1 to 4. Select the best match for all the blanks. Select the best match for all the blanks. One sentence is given in English. You have to fill the blanks with the options. Number 1 to 4. The sentence is as follows. Following our row is blank 1. The shopkeeper to the price of a frying pan the cook stood number 3 blank a row to withdraw cash dash the bank ATM. Options given are option A first blank with, second blank is over, third blank is at, and fourth blank is with. Option B is at, over, over, at, over, over. Fourth blank is in. Option C with, over, in, at. Option D over, with, over, and fourth is at. Yeah, so these are questions. The sentence reads as following a row dash the shopkeeper dash the price of a frying pan, the cook stood dash a row to withdraw cash dash the ATM. So to fill the sentence, the blanks in the sentence with prepositions, appropriate prepositions. So in this case, following a row means an argument, kind of argument about something. So row is followed by always with, because we argue with someone. So row with someone, row with the shopkeeper, and the price of frying pan. The price of frying pan is the object here. Over is the argument or row is happening. So it will be over. Right. Over something. Argument over something. So the provision will be over. The cook stood row. Row here is a queue or a line. So you have to stand in a row. Right. Standing in a row to do something. In a line. So it will be in a row. First row means argument. Second row means line or queue. So in a row. Withdraw cash. Withdraw cash where? Place. When you denote place, it will be in at something like this. So ATM booth is a small place. not a very big place. So it will be to denote location with respect to a small place. We usually use the preposition at. So this will be at. So the complete sentence will read as following a row with the shopkeeper over the price of a frying pan, the cook stood in a row to withdraw cash at the king booth. So we have 1 with, 2 over, 3 in, and 4 at. So option that corresponds to this choice of prepositions is option C, which is the correct answer for this question. I have explained the use of appropriate uses of prepositions, and pretty simple question, basic preposition based. I hope the solution is clear. As I explained, the proper use of each and every preposition with respect to the situation. If you still have any doubts or words, please feel free to ask in the comments. And that's all for this simple question. Moving on to the next question in the series of EE 2024 lecture solutions from the subject General Aptitude. Question number 7 is actually a long question, and it was awarded MTA marks to all because of the error in the data given. It is based on basically rhombus, mensuration you can say. Rhombus actually, a geometry you can say. It is rhombus is given with respect to rhombus. Angles are given, diagonals and all. So this is an empty word still we will discuss. We will discuss the question. Write the question. It's of 2 marks. MCQ type. Question number 7 from the master question you will get 2024 electrical engineering from subject General Aptitude is as follows. Marks MCQ. It is given in the following figure. The following figure CD 5 cm, BE 10, AE 12, angle DAB equal to angle DCB equal to, and angle DAE equal to angle DBC equal to 90 degree. Points AF CD create a rhombus the length of BF in centimeter is options are given as A 3, B 2, C 4 and D 6. This is a question. Figure I forgot to draw. Here is the main actually. This. A, B, C, D, F, and E. This is a question. Following figure CD. This is 5. B is 10. This is 10. This is 10. This is 5. And A is 12. So this is 12 basically, and DAB equal to DCB. This number equal, and DAE. This is the right angle, and also DBC is also right angle. Length of BF is asked. So BF का length पूछा है. This question is wrong. Okay. Why? Because for a rhombus, there is no solution in this question. For rhombus, I'll explain it why it is empty. Actually, marks 12. Question is wrong. But I will explain. For rhombus, all sides are equal in length. That is, AD equal to CD equal to 5. Right. Now, sir, DA is a right angle. We have the Pythagoras theorem in this. That gives DE equal to square root of AD square plus AE square. So that is 5 square plus 2 square, 13. So this is 13. And BE is given as what? 10 centimeter. So DB equal to 3 centimeter. DB is what? DE minus BE 3 centimeter. As in a rhombus, the diagonals bisect each other. So DB equal to BF equal to 3 centimeter. But here comes the wrong part. This is wrong. Explain why. If this is a right angle, this is also right angle, this is also right angle, this is also right angle. Then the length of this should be what? AB should be what? From here we get 3 cm, but it is wrong. I will explain why. AB we are getting what? This is right angle triangle. A square minus B square. That is 12 square minus 10 square. Whatever we get. 44. 2 root 11. Right? This 2 root 11. Now, in this right angle triangle, diagonals intersected right angles, in this right angle triangle, what we should get? AF square equal to AB square plus BF square. AF square we get what? All the sides are equal in length, so 5. AF is also 5. 5 square equal to AB square we got what? 44 square, that is 44. 244 square is 44. Plus BF square is what? 3. 3 square. So on the LHS we have what? 25. And on the RHS we have what? Sorry, 44. 44 that is 44. That is we have got 44 plus 9, so 53. So 25 and 53 are they equal? No. But according to the figure they have given, AF square should be equal to AB square plus BF square. But it is validated. Clearly. So it is wrong. So actually this is a contradiction. From here we obtain very easily BFS 3, but when we put the value in this equation, after evaluating AB, we see that this is the equation is not satisfied. This satisfied नहीं हो रहा है. तो हम इससे क्या बोल सकते हैं? कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन आ गया और क्वेश्चन का डेटा जो है गलत है. डेटा मिसमैच और इनकरेक्ट. तो ये क्वेश्चन इसलिए मार्क्स 12 दिए गए एमटी भाई. Right? As the angular is given MDA, this is a data mismatch contradiction with respect to the figure given. So I explained why it was MDA and बाकी इसमें कुछ solve करने का है नहीं. Nothing to solve because the question is itself wrong and we can't match the answers in all the options. So that's the explanation for this question. I hope it is clear. If you still have any doubts or queries for this wrong question, data mismatch question on rhombus, using rhombus, please feel free to ask me in the comments. So that's all for this. Moving on to the next question in the series of GATE 2024 from subject General Aptitude. Question number 8, 2 marks, multiple choice MCQ type. The master question of GATE from the subject General Aptitude is as follows. It's based on data interpretation basically. Is given the question to chart below shows the data of the number of cars bought by millennials and Gen X people. Millennials and Gen X people. 2 marks. MCQ break. In a country from the year 2010 to 2020, as well as the yearly fuel consumption of the country in million liters. Chart is given as something like this. Please excuse me for any mistakes. I am trying to draw it as good as I can. May not be accurate. I'm trying. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Here we have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 50,000, 90,000, and 1 lakh. Okay. On the left side we have fuel consumption in million liters, and on the right we have number of people buying cars. The data is given for 3 years. Since I will give data 2010, 2015, and 2020. Something like 40, 30, 25. And 60. And fuel consumption, 3 minutes. 40, 60, and 90. The labels or legends are given as this is for Gen X, this is for millennials, this is fuel consumption. It is given as something like this, and based on the data, options are given as options specifically were options are lengthy, so it will take some time to write. Please bear with me. Percentage increase in fuel consumption from 2010 to 15 is more than the percentage increase in fuel consumption from 2015 to 20. Option B is the increase in the number of millennium car buyers from 2015 to 20 is less than the decrease in the number of Gen X car buyers from 2010 to 15. Option C, increase in the number of millennial car buyers from 2010 to 15 is more than the decrease in the number of Gen X car buyers from 2010 to 15, and D, last but not least, the decrease in the number of Gen X car buyers from 2015 to 20 is more than the increase in the number of millennial car buyers from 2010 to 15. So this is the question basically based on this chart. Number of people buying cars and fuel consumption. 4 options are given, and we need to which of the following options is true, of course. Which of following is true. Based on this chart, which of the following options are true? We need to find it. So let's evaluate and check the options one by one. Solution for this question. Okay. Let's check the statements one by one. Data given the statements. First statement is percentage increase in the number of in the fuel consumption from 10 to 15. From 10 to 15, the fuel consumption increases from 40 to 60. Around 10 to 15. And from 60 to 90 in 2020. So the percentage increase in fuel consumption from 10 to 15 is what? 60 minus 40 upon 40 to 100, that is 50%. And from fuel increase, percentage increase in fuel consumption from 15 to 20 is what? 60 to 90. So 60, 90 minus 60 upon 60 into 100. So it's again 50%. So 50% is it more than 50%? 50% is equal to 50%. So option A is not correct. Data. It is equal to. Right. So this is incorrect. Let's check the other options. The increase in the number of millennial car buyers from 15 to 20. The number of millennial car buyers from 15 to 20 is what? 45 to 60. So increase is 60 minus 45, that is 15. So increase is 15. Percentage increases 50% here, minus 50% here. Increase is 15. And the decreasing number of Gen X buyers moved from 10 to 15. Gen X buyers moved from 10 to 15. Gen X is red. So 40 to 30. So decrease is 40 minus 30, that is 10. So is 15 less than 10? No. Decrease is 10. 15 is not less than 10. So this is also incorrect. Correct could be greater than or more than. More than. So this is also incorrect. Let's check option C. Increasing number of millennial carvers from 10 to 15. Number of millennial carvers. Millennial is green. Not 10 to 15. So increase is what? It's 20 to 45. 10 to 15. So increase is what? 45 minus 20, that is 25. And the decrease in number of Gen X buyers is not 10 to 15. Gen X buyers decrease is already calculated, it is 40 to 30. So decrease is 10. So 25 is greater than 10. This is 25. And this is 10. Increasing number of buyers more than decreasing number. So 25 is the increase and the decrease is 10. So is 25 greater than 10? Yes. So it's correct. As 25 is greater than 10. Increasing number of million carvers from 10 to 15 plus 25 is greater than more than the decreasing number of Gen X carvers from 10 to 15, that is 10. Let's take the last option also. The decreasing number of Gen X carvers from 15 to 20. Decreasing number of Gen X carvers. Gen X is red, so it decreases from 30 to 25. 30 to 25. 15 to 20. So decrease is what? 30 minus 25, that is 5. Is it more than the increasing number of million carvers? Million carvers increasing from 10 to 15 is 20 to 40. As I have already calculated here, it's 25. So is 5 more than 25? No. This is 5. 30 to 25, 5 decrease. And increase number of million carvers from 10 to 15 is 25. So this is 25. So is 5 less than greater than 25? No. Of course not. So the correct here would be is less than. And hence this option D is data given option D statement is also incorrect. So the correct answer for this data interpretation question is option C, which is the increasing number of million carvers from 10 to 15, that is 25. 20 to 45 is more than the decreasing number of Gen X carvers from 10 to 15, which is 40 to 30, that is 10. 25 is greater than 10. So the correct statement is option C. And I have proved the other statements wrong as well for the explanation. Hope the explanation given along the steps, solution steps are clear. It is actually quite simple written question. Explain it in great detail. If you still have any doubts or queries, please feel free to ask me comments. And that's all for this question, solution to this question. Moving on to the next question in this series of GATE 2024 Electrical Engineering Solutions from the subject General Aptitude. It is again of 2 marks, MCQ type, multiple choice question. Question number 9, the master question from GATE 2024 Electrical Engineering from the subject General Aptitude is as follows. Question number 9, 2 marks, MCQ type. It is given in the question. The assembly shown below has three teethed circular objects. Pinions and 2 teethed flat objects racks, which are perfectly mating with each other. which are perfectly mating with each other. Okay. It is additionally further it is given your pinions rotate clockwise or counterclockwise. Clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay. And racks translate towards the left or right direction. Left or right direction. And it is given, after that it is given, if the object A rack is translating towards the right direction, the correct statements among the following is statements are given as option A, object B translates towards the right direction. Option B, object B translates towards the left direction. Object B translates towards the left direction. Option C is given as object R rotates in anti-clockwise or counterclockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Option D, object Q rotates in clockwise direction. Everything is given anti-clockwise. Anyway, it's same but still. So basically, this is the question. The figure given is this object A. Something like this. Okay. Object P is given as something like this. Object is given as something like this. last one on the list. Okay, and this object A is moving towards the right direction. And the object P, object Q, object R, and this is object B. So this is the question basically, written the question. It is given the assembly shown below is the assembly. Three tethered circular objects. These are the tethered circular objects. Object P, Q, R. These are pinions. So these three are pinions actually. And two tethered flat objects. It is racks. These are racks. This is one rack and this is one rack. Which are perfectly meeting each other. As you can see, the teeth are meeting each other. Pinions rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise. This is rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise circular motion, and the racks undergo translation motion. That is either rotate towards right or left. And it is given that object A is translating towards the right direction. Therefore, object A is moving towards right. Object A. So we need to verify or identify the correct statement among the options given. So let's get started. Let's check the options one by one. First option is object B translates towards the right direction. Let's see what will happen if object A rotates towards the right. Object A is rotating towards the right, so this is moving towards the right. It will push this pinion in this direction. Right. What direction is this? This is clockwise direction. Now these are also meeting with each other. So if this moves clockwise, so this will move again clockwise. But this will move. This will make this move in this direction. So this will also move in this direction. This is so object P rotates in clockwise direction. Object Q rotates in, as you can see, this is the direction is anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. And again, object Q and R are meeting, so this will anti-clockwise, so this is anti-clockwise. This anti-clockwise means these teeth are meeting, so this will make this to rotate in this direction. So this will be again clockwise. So this will be clockwise. Okay. Now, again these teeth are meeting. This is moving this in this direction. This will move in this direction. These are meeting. So this will make this move in the left direction. Right. As I have shown. So this will move towards left. This is towards right. Let me summarize or explain it in sequential order. Again, this will be moving towards right. These are meeting, so this will make it move in this direction, that is clockwise. Again, these are meeting, so clockwise means this is also clockwise. Entire object P pinion is rotating clockwise. So it will make object Q, which is another pinion, also rotate in this direction, push it in this direction. This will be what? Anti-clockwise. Object Q pinion will rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Again, these teeth are meeting, so it will make what? This is moving in this direction, that is anti-clockwise. This is also moving in this direction. So it will be so that the object pinion object R again move in the clockwise direction. तो ये clockwise हो गया तो फाइनल क्या हो जाएगा, ये जो डायरेक्शन है ये clockwise तो ये भी clockwise, so these are also meeting, so it will make the object B, which is the rack, move in the left direction. So I have written all the directions, correct directions of rotation or translation. Rotation for the pinions, object PQR, and translation for the object B. Given the translation of object A is in the right direction, as in given the question. हम लोग आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. Let's identify the correct statements one by one. Let's check the options basically. Object B translate towards the right direction. Object B is translating towards the left direction. So this is wrong. This is left actually. Which is the same next option. Object B translates to the left direction. This is correct. ठीक है. Now object R is moving in what? Object R clockwise, but it is given anti-clockwise here. This is wrong. This should be clockwise. And object D, sorry, object Q. Option D, object Q. Object Q, as you have observed, is moving in the anti-clockwise direction. But here in the options, option D is given clockwise. So again, this is incorrect. It will be anti-clockwise basically. So we have identified the correct option, correct statement among the options as option D, which is object B translates towards the left direction, as is clearly evident here. Object B is moving towards the left direction, provided object A moves in the right direction. Okay, now if the translation direction of object is reversed in the question suppose, then all the directions will reverse. This will become anti-clockwise, this will become clockwise, this will become anti-clockwise, this will become right. So if object A becomes reverse in the right direction, these are the correct directions: clockwise for object P, anti-clockwise for object Q, clockwise for object R, and left translation for object B. And so the correct answer for this question is the statement in option B. Object B translates towards the right direction. So I have explained all the process of identifying the correct statement by showing clearly the directions and also explain how we are obtaining the directions for the rotation of the pinions of object PQR and translation for the racks object A and B in detail, great detail. I hope it is quite simple and clear if you follow my explanation carefully. But if you still have any doubts or queries for this question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. And that's all for the solution to this. So go to the next question, the very last question in this series of gate-oriented electrical solutions, and also from the subject, last question in this list of general aptitude. I have tried to cover all the solutions to all the questions. Please go through them. If you have any doubts, please ask. And so let's discuss question number 10, very last question in this paper, and that I am left to discuss, and also in this subject, general aptitude from gate-oriented electrical engineering. Question number 10 in the master question paper of gate-oriented electrical engineering, the subject general aptitude is as follows. It is based on heights and distances basically. It is again of 2 marks, multiple choice question MCQ. The question is given as a surveyor has to measure the horizontal distance from her position to a distant point, reference point C. Using her position as a center, the center meter horizontal line, 200 meter horizontal line segment is drawn with two endpoints, A and B. Okay. Points A, B and C are not collinear. Each of the angles CAB and CBA are measured as 57.8 degree. The distance of the reference point in meters from her position is nearest to, and the options are given as A 2603, B 2606, C 2306 and D 2063. तो ये बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है, pretty simple question asked from heights and distances basically. Let's move on to solution. This question. तो क्वेश्चन बेसिकली दिया हुआ है, एक सर्वेयर को हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस मेजर करना है अपने पोजीशन से एक रेफरेंस पॉइंट सी का डिस्टेंस, जो कि बहुत दूर है, डिस्टेंस रेफरेंस पॉइंट सी. तो यूजिंग हर पोजीशन एज अ सेंटर, शी यूजेस हर पोजीशन एज अ सेंटर and draws a 200 meter horizontal line segment with two endpoints A and B. So suppose this is the position, this is her position, surveyor position. A line segment is drawn 200 meters. This is the center. So this is 200 meters. It is given 200 meter horizontal line segment. So horizontal line segment, the A and B endpoints A and B. She is standing at the center. So this is 100 meters and this is also 100 meters. Okay. Point C is distant reference point. Say reference point is somewhere here. Okay. Points A, B and C are not collinear. A, B and C are not collinear. They don't lie on the same line. So I made like that. It is seen that angle CAB. Actually, it is quite far. C is quite far, and for my convenience, according to my convenience, I am drawing it. It is given angle CAB, that is this angle, and also angle CBA, that is this angle. This angle is given as 87.8 degree, and this angle is also given as 87.8 degree. CAB and CBA. What do you need to find? You need to find this distance. Let's name this point where the surveyor stands. जहाँ पे surveyor खड़ा है, खड़ी है, वहाँ पे उसको मान लेते हैं P है point. So we need to find PC basically. Okay. Now this is actually symmetry. From symmetry you can say this length is equal to this length, this angle is equal to this angle. So what? This line is common. Two sides are equal. This side is common. The measure of this side and this side are same, and this angle is same as this angle. So what you can say? triangles APC is congruent to triangle BPC, right, by side angle. Two sides are common, side angle. Okay. Side angle SSA or ASS congruency. This side are same, equal in length, common side equal in length, and angle is also equal. So these are congruent. So by symmetry we can say that this is the right angle and this is also right angle. These angles are equal and sum of their sum is, so we can say what? Angle APC equal to angle BPC, and also they are lying on a straight line with P at the center. AP is a line segment with P at the center. So angle APC plus angle BPC equal to 180 degree. So what? From these two, what can we do? Angle APC and angle BPC both are right angles. Right? ये दोनों right angle हो गया. Right angle हो गया तो क्या हम लोग ट्रिग्नोमेट्री लगा सकते हैं. अप्लाई ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, सिंपल ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, right? Isn't it? Yeah, we can. So what we can say? PC. If we actually apply trigonometry to any of these triangles, say either to triangle APC or BPC, you apply trigonometry, what we can write? Tan theta, tan of 87.8 degrees is what? PC upon AP equal to PC upon BP. As we have written here, identified here or drawn here correctly, that AP equal to BP equal to 200 by 2. That is, since P is the survey is standing at the midpoint of the line segment, so it is 200 by 2. Both are 100 meters. So we apply it here. So what we can say? PC equal to AP tan 87.8 or BP tan 87.8. So it is 100 tan of 87.8 degree. Now if we put value of put tan 87.8 degree, अगर हम लोग tan 87.8 degree put करते हैं वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर में, एक्चुअल गेट एग्जाम में हम लोग इसको वर्चुअल कैलकुलेटर से सॉल्व करना है. You have to solve this question using the virtual calculator only. You solve this calculation. So if you put this in the virtual calculator, we will get a value. I think it will be 26.03. So this will come as 26.03. So if you multiply, you will get PC as 26.03 into 100. So two decimal places will be shifted. So it will be 2603 meters. कुछ सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है, सिंपल ट्रिगोनोमेट्री लगाते हैं. पहले तो हम लोग आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं ट्रायंगल्स को, दोनों राइट एंगल है, बोथ आर राइट एंगल. नाउ अप्लाई ट्रिगोनोमेट्री टू फाइंड द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द सर्कल फ्रॉम द रेफरेंस पॉइंट. डिस्टेंस ऑफ द C by applying trigonometry. So we get it as 100 tan of this angle. 200 by 2 that is 100 tan of 87.8 degree, which is 26.03. So we get PC as 2603 by doing this, by putting this in the virtual calculator. तो ठीक है, हम लोग बहुत ही आसानी से PC मेजर मिल जाता है 2603. And PC is what? Is the distance of the reference point C from the position of the circle P. Right? Reference point C. Reference point C. So it is the distance, basically distance of the reference point C from the survey's position P. That is PC. That is 2603. So the correct answer we can match it to option A. I have shown the basic steps involved in solving this problem based on heights and distances. We draw the diagram according to the data given in the question. Identify both the triangles. Two right angle triangles are formed. Congruent right angle triangles are formed. Now we divide as the survey position at the midpoint of the line segment AB. We divide this 200 by 2, that is 100, and and applying trigonometry we get the position of the distance of the reference point from the position surveyed as 100 tan of 87.8 degree, which is solved in the virtual calculator and get 22 the distance as 2602 meters. तो मैंने सॉल्व करके दिखा दिया बेसिकली स्टेप्स के साथ, एक और अच्छे एक्सप्लेनेशन के साथ डिटेल में कैसे हम लोग को आंसर मिला. That's option A, 2603 meters. I hope the explanation and the solution I provided is clear and comprehensible. But if you still have any doubts or queries regarding this solution, please feel free to ask in the comments, and I will be glad to answer. And so that's all for this question. The very last question is general aptitude, and also for J20 electrical paper, I have covered all the solutions to all the questions, all the 65 questions. You can go through the various playlists. I have discussed the detailed solutions to each and every question, and बहुत ही डिटेल में डिस्कस किया, बहुत ही मेहनत से एक सोल्यूशन का क्वेश्चन का सोल्यूशन दिया है. आशा करता हूँ सबको फायदा होगा. I hope it is helpful everyone. If you still have doubts, please feel free to ask in the comments of the respective questions. And if it really benefited you, please feel free to like and share it to all fellow aspirants so that they also can get help by watching the solutions. क्योंकि हम लोग को अच्छे solutions बहुत ही कम जगह मिलता है. Complete and detailed solutions with good explanation are very rare to find. I have tried my best to cover all the questions with good explanation so that my viewers can watch and understand if they view the solution videos carefully and completely. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching till the very end.